Welcome to a video from thedislifestyle.com. In this video I'm going to look at these new Candies from Twinkly. Big fan of Twinkly lights. I've got my light panel behind me there, and I used the Twinkly outdoor lights at Christmas. So these are kind of Christmassy kind of lights, so I'm going to unbox them to see what you can do with them. So the lights cost $49.99, you can get from Twinkly. I'll include a link on the video descriptions. So I'm going to unbox these now and see what we can do with them. So in the box we've got the instructions, we've got the lights, which I'll show you in a second. USB-C powered, so you do need to provide your own plug for that. I've got quite a few USB-C plugs, so that's good. And these are Wi-Fi as well, so they put them on your network. So let's see if we can look a bit closer. As you can see the individual lights there, you can see why they're called Candies. They are available in 3 different shapes. There's hearts, pearls, candles and stars. So we've got the stars on here now. So let's get these powered up. So there's 200 lights on 2 6-meter runs, so you can have them spreading out that way over 2 meters. So I've got them spread all around the room now to give you an idea of the size of them. There's 2 of them as well, so it's gone all the way around the room, around there, and then I've got them going back round as well. So they are pretty big, so if you've got a large area to fill up, these are ideal for that. Bit harder to fill up in a small room like this. So I'm going to plug them in now and I'm going to show you how we pair them up. Okay, so you can see they are pretty bright. I'll move the camera around, and you can see this is the default pattern that's just whizzing through, so I can enable it to set up. So I do like how they do the pattern like that. That's pretty good. So I've got the Twinkly app on my phone, so I can now go and add those in. So I click the add button and it's now searching for the lights. So I'm going to add, and then it looks for the device. You choose the type. I'm not sure which one it is, so I'm going to do other, and then it asks me to establish a Bluetooth connection. So I think you hold down the button on here. There you go. So I held down that button, it's detected it. We can use Wi-Fi direct or local Wi-Fi. So I'm going to use the local Wi-Fi so it connects to everything else. And I think it's going to ask me to put the network key in. Yes, it is. Alright, it's picked that up already, which is good. And now it's going to send that down to the device. So now the next stage is mapping them. So this is where it understands where you've placed the lights, so it can run the routines in the right place. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video and arrange them in a bit of a better layout so we can do the mapping. Okay, so just move them around a little bit, because what we're going to do now, we're going to do the mapping. So the idea of the mapping is through the camera, it knows where these lights are positioned, so it can set the patterns accordingly. So if you move them, you just remap them, and you can then have the patterns apply correctly. So we've got them in the strip going across and back again along the desk, and it's going to understand that. If I position them, say with 2 vertical strips around the room, around the top, whatever, then you would remap it. So let's do the light mapping. So we've got easy mapping or advanced. So easy mapping uses the camera. Advanced mapping allows you to do precise things like wrapping around a pole and things like that. Let's go with the easy one for now. So it's put the camera on. So I'm going to start mapping. So I've moved the lights around so I can just show you how the mapping works. Here you can see I did the mapping there, used the basic mode, and that's how it knows where the lights are, which is really impressive. When it does the patterns, it understands that 2D layout. So it's now compiling the effects. So now you see it's showing them in this form, so I can do rainbow like that. And it's applying that rainbow. So now, rather than it being a strip like we had before, it's applying that downwards, and you can see how it thinks those lights are activated, and I can edit that. So I've just moved these around now, and I've just done the mapping again, so that's okay that. So there you can see I've got the lights sort of in this grid format, and that has understood that. So now if I go to the effects, so let's go with this rainbow one, and there you can see the pattern it's drawing, and that is right. So that rainbow is working that. So if we hadn't done the mapping, they would kind of be going just appearing random because that layout doesn't match anything else. So I want to just quickly show you some of the effects we've got in here. So if I choose this one here, you can see how it's using that map pattern to apply those lights like that, rather than just in a strip. But we've got some others we can do. It's a nice purple one. Obviously what I'm showing on the phone screen there is what it's drawing. You can see them on there. Let's try this one there, you can see. So you can see these loads of different effects and patterns we've got on there. We can also sync the lights up with music. So I've just got some music playing, so I'll allow it to use the microphone. Okay, so now it's using the microphone to pick out the pattern. There you go, it's doing it in time with the music. The other way is this advanced mode, so rather than just fitting it all in one picture, you can take it with multiple angles. So here you can see I've selected that, so I can start the mapping. So do the first one. Let's add another one. Okay, there, so it's made a 3D map of those lights. So I can use those now. So let's go for that one. You can see how it's gonna put that pattern, apply that pattern to there as a 3D model. So there you go, there's the Twinkly Candies, and I really like $49.99. I really like those. They're really bright. They work in time with your music, work in time with your other twinkly lights, and through all the smart home hubs, so you can control it through that as well. So a nice little thing. The only probably criticism would you don't include a USB plug in there, so you do need your own USB-C plug, but everyone's got those knocking around, haven't they? So I really like these. I'm going to be incorporating these in with my Christmas routines, and I think I'm going to be dotting around this room for a while as well to have a play around with them. So any questions, let me know. Make sure you check out the other Twinkly videos I've got with the outside lights and the Twinkly light panel, which is great as well. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.